Good morning, besties. It is the 30th of May, and every single midlife crisis starts in the middle of the night. Um, and I've been having mine for a couple of days now, and I just decided to have like a proper mid-year reset. I also just did like the little chores that you do all the time. So I got groceries, I need to do my laundry, but I'm not really feeling like it because I'm in so much pain. And then what else do I need to do? I made a list of all the things that I need to do. So I need to budget because I've been spending an ungodly amount of money, and I just need to start getting my finances back in order. I need to do the website for my research group. And then I also wrote down like journaling prompts, which I got from a different YouTuber. I'll put the link in the description. So it's just like 11 questions to help you like reset, reframe your mindset for the rest of the year. You can do it at any point in the year if you want. I'm just choosing this time because we're halfway through the year and I haven't really made a lot of like tangible progress. The year is almost over. I need to get it together in terms of my degree. So yeah, there's still quite a lot that I'm supposed to like finish up on. And so I just decided to do like a mid-year reset. I started this year off a little bit pessimistic, so I didn't have like tangible goals. And yeah, like now I actually want to sit down, reflect on how this year has been going so far, and then actually make goals for the rest of the year, which I will follow. I also want to do like a proper, like deep clean of my life. So organize my closet, donate things that I don't need anymore, all of that stuff, and clean out my social media as well, like unfollow people, delete people's numbers, that kind of jazz. Yeah, I just need like a proper reset right now, and I feel like this is the perfect time to do it because it's the last day, well, second last day of May, and yeah, like it's not gonna be an instant thing. I mean, I even took out my hair. It's not gonna be an instant. I sit down in one day and then I just get my whole life together. Obviously not. It's gonna take a while. So I'm just dedicating this next week to like my mid-year reset and setting up routines, just getting my life together. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna bring you along for this journey. I've already like ordered my groceries. So that's a good start, baby steps. Yeah. Hi besties, it's Tuesday and I'm still continuing my little reset journey. So today I decided to switch up my skincare just because yeah, I feel like my skin has been breaking out, and also I have been so scared of trying out products just because I haven't had a lot of luck with a lot of products. So I started using like unscented soap, Vaseline on my skin, but I decided to just switch things up a little bit just because it's clearly not working. So I went to Clicks and I got these Neutrogena products. So I have the spot controlling oil-free moisturizer, and I also got the wash slash mask. The reason why I got these ones specifically was, one, because they weren't special, and two, because this has salicylic acid, which is pretty good for like acne prone skin. And I've also heard like really good things about Neutrogena. So I'm trying these out. We'll see how it goes. That's actually part of like my little reset, like taking care of my skin. And yeah, I'm gonna try to like develop like a nice skincare routine. Hopefully that'll work. And then for the rest of the day, I am going to like tidy up my cupboard. I wanted to say closet, but honestly, is it a closet? It's so tiny. Anyway, I'm gonna clean that out, do some laundry, I went to Starbucks this morning and it's currently like 2 p.m. I just came back and I've been working there, so I don't know, like I think I'm gonna just use this afternoon to like clean things, do laundry, all of that stuff. And then I'll work again like after dinner, maybe. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I am on my way to get my hair done. I'm getting a silk press. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a wash, blow dry, straighten, and then I'm gonna ask the lady to like cut my hair as well. What was I gonna say? Oh, I haven't had straight hair in a very long time, and I cut my hair back in like 2015. So I haven't had straight hair since 2015, and yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I hope I don't end up looking like a wet cat. Somebody said that I won't look like a wet cat, it's not that deep, but I'm still nervous just because, oh my gosh, I forgot my mask. Oh, so stupid. I'm going to like a non-black lady, so that's obviously like reason enough to be nervous, you know? Yeah. Oh, I'm already late. Yeah.
Like them, they suss me out and then they ghost. Girls like me, I like a magnet to a knife.
Hello honeys, so I'm currently journaling and I'm just doing like the little mid-year reset part. So I went through a brain dump and then I looked at the goals that I had at the beginning of the year, which were non-existent. I basically started off this year like the only goal was to stay alive and get my degree. That was pretty much it. I didn't have like any other major goals. Yeah, but now I am going to write down my goals in 7 parts, so like the 7 dimensions of wellness. So I'll be looking at my physical aspect, social, emotional, spiritual, intellectual, environmental, which I still don't know what to put in there, and occupational. So I'm just gonna go through like these 7 dimensions and then look through like what I want to achieve for the rest of the year, and then I'm just gonna put that down into my journal. I hope that makes sense. But I don't think I'll show you my goals just because like some of them are like very personal, but yeah, I might share some of them. We'll see how it goes.
They suss me out and then they ghost. Girls like me, I like a magnet to a knife.
Okay, so I finished working on my goals. So I know I said I wasn't going to share them, like all of them, but I think I will after all. So for my physical, I wrote down exercise at least 3 times a week. So specifically looking at strength training, yoga, and cardio. I really like yoga, and I'm trying to get back into doing more yoga. I also wrote down improve what I eat, so more from earth and less from a box. So I want to try and incorporate like more vegetables, eat less takeout and all of that stuff, which is gonna be hard considering the fact that like the year is coming to an end. Like we're in the second half of the year, which means it's more work, less time to cook and all of that stuff. But if I meal prep at least once a week, then that would really help in terms of like making sure that I eat healthier. I would like to reduce the amount of candy that I eat per week. So if you know me, you know that I have a sweet tooth, and oh guys, I love candy. For some reason, I have a weird addiction to mint imperials. I know it sounds super odd, but those things are so good, especially when you get to the inside and it has like that powdery center. Chef's kiss. But I'd like to eat like one packet a week instead of like almost all the time. So I had this thing where I would like buy a giant box of Astros and like another packet of sweets and then have those for the week. But I'm going to try to reduce that to just one packet of candy a week, like the small packets. And then I also wrote to take better care of my health. So I want to actually go to the doctor and like force them to do like tests or whatever, because I feel like I know my body more than the doctors do. I mean, I've lived in it for 23 years, so I have a lot more experience when it comes to what's going on in my body, and I can feel that something isn't right. So I really do want to just go back to the doctors, force them to like do tests or whatever. I think it's rather safe than sorry. Like if all of the tests come back clean, I'd be quite happy. But if it is something more serious, at least they would have caught it in time. You know what I mean? And then for my emotional aspect, I wrote down to get a new therapist and to actually put in the work. So I currently do have a therapist, but I don't think our dynamic is working, and that's okay. Like, it's not on him.
First off, let me say this shit again. Damn. Walk down with Lil Denny, that's my fucking evil twin. 100 rounds, we got.
Or on me. It's just sometimes you guys just don't have the same ideas or whatever. But I do want to get like a new therapist who's actually a Christian, just because there's certain things that I want to work through in my faith that a non-Christian therapist wouldn't get. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. I wrote to learn how to manage my stress better, which yoga also plays a role in like stress management. I'm going to start practicing gratitude and to be kinder to myself. For my intellectual aspect, I want to take my German A1 by the end of this year. So I want to continue learning German and put in at least 30 minutes a day. I'm learning German and Korean at the same time. It's quite interesting, but yeah, I want to take my German A1 this year, like the test. And I also want to read more and watch less Netflix. No, you know what I mean? For my social aspect, I want to interact with people every second weekend. I was going to say every weekend, but I just feel like lab is getting a little bit more intense and every week is just going to be a stretch. So every second weekend, I want to get involved in a charity or something that will help others. So whether it's like volunteering at a charity like once a month or something, or like going to the animal shelter or anything like that. I want to learn how to communicate my feelings better. Yeah, I don't need to elaborate on that one. And then I also want to do like a digital detox, which I actually think I'm going to do today, and like Soma check this one off of the like check it off. I want to go into like my Instagram and my Twitter and just like unfollow certain people, or like reply to all of the messages that I haven't taken care of. So I really do want to just like do a digital detox. I think it's gonna be very useful. And then for my spiritual aspect, I want to work on my personal emphasis on the personal relationship with God through prayer and like through reading the word with understanding. So I don't want to say trauma because I feel like that's more intense, but there's like a lot of things that are going on in terms of my spiritual life. And I think when you try to see God through other people, it can get quite messy. So I really do want to get back into that place where I'm working on my personal relationship with God and not looking at God through other people's eyes or like the pastor's conviction or whatever. So yeah, that's another thing that I want to work through, and also working through my spiritual trauma. I know I said I wouldn't say trauma, but there is a lot of stuff that have happened within like the church setting or like Christianity that I need to really work through. So I need to work through all of that stuff. In terms of my environment, I want to keep my space clean, but also to be less wasteful. And already like I feel I'd like to think that I play my part in terms of like saving water and electricity and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that, and also keeping my space clean and being less wasteful. And then the final one is the occupational aspect. So my occupational, I wrote to work towards my master's, but not necessarily focusing on the grades that I'll get at the end of the year, but rather focusing on learning new skills, which I will definitely use in like my future career or whatever. I'd like to post YouTube videos once a week, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. I don't know, it might change from time to time depending on how I feel, or if I don't have anything ready. I'd rather wait and give you like good content rather than just putting out a video because I need to put out a video. And I also want to get back into making reels as I go. I have so many clips that I've filmed for reels, but I haven't actually like put together reels and posted them. So yeah, that's all of my goals for the rest of the year. Hopefully you can stick to these goals, and I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself if I don't like achieve certain goals or whatever. It's just, at least now I have something that I'm working towards. And that is it for my mid-year reset. This is editing me. I just realized that I forgot to add an outro, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope it inspired you to reset for the rest of the year. There are certain things that I didn't show in the video, obviously, like budgeting and the digital detox, just because I want to keep that sort of like personal. Yeah, I don't think the internet needs to know how much money I have, especially at this stage in my life, honestly, because it could be more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time.